Minister Yaacob Ibrahim.
So many members have shared positive examples of Singaporeans and companies successfully transforming themselves through digitalization. Let me share one more example, our libraries. So our libraries are national treasures. Our earliest libraries were modest facilities to promote reading among Singaporeans, but they've always explored new ways to promote library usage, such as our mobile libraries. Today, they have reinvented themselves by using technology to champion lifelong learning, build stronger communities, and improve Singaporeans' lives. So 3 years ago in this house, I introduced the latest iteration of the library's transformation, our Libraries of the Future Master Plan. Our vision was for the libraries to harness digital technology and become social touchpoints for bonding, collaboration, and co-creation. The master plan has delivered encouraging results. 5 libraries have been revamped and reopened under the master plan: Bedok Public Library, Bukit Panjang Public Library, Sengkang Public Library, Tampines Regional Library, and Yushin Public Library. Visitorship has doubled on average and loans by over 40% at the Bukit Panjang and Sengkang libraries compared to before the revamp. More people visited our public libraries last year compared to the year before, especially our seniors and our children. One reason why our revamped libraries are so popular is because of their specialized spaces, especially those with digital capabilities. For example, the Bukit Panjang Public Library has an immersive storytelling room which brings stories to life through immersive media. The new Yushin Public Library has a dedicated digital learning zone where users can read e-books and e-magazines to their heart's contents. These specialized spaces are a boom to visitors seeking something different, such as Miss Audrey Leong, who visits the Bukit Panjang Public Library 4 times a week with her 3 children. Her children have fun in immersive storytelling sessions, which she attends while she attends parenting workshops at the library. Dr. Teo Ho Pin mentioned that libraries' visitorship remain the same and asked about the new initiatives that promote reading through digital technology. So while the physical libraries' visitorship has held steady, our libraries' digital reach has increased significantly. Today, there are mirrored digital resources on NLB's website which provide for learning anytime, anywhere. In fact, as of 2017, e-book loans have increased by 69%, NLB's digital reach has grown more than 3-fold to 34%, and the NLB mobile app has been accessed 3 million times since its launch in October 2016. So for those of you who have not yet downloaded the NLB app, I strongly encourage you to do so today. Our libraries can do much more. Mr. Darrell David and Dr. Teo asked what more our libraries can do to prepare Singaporeans for the future economy where digital skills will be in a higher demand. The answer is plenty. Our libraries have forged several partnerships, including with Skills Future Singapore, to build our abilities in 3 areas: skills and employability, business acumen and market knowledge, and innovation. To promote learning for skills and employability, NLB and SSG jointly set up the L Library, library with 2 L's, in the Lifelong Learning Institute, which lets users use digital resources for their professional development. To help develop business acumen and market knowledge, the NLB recently opened the Eye on Asia Resource Center to give users a better understanding of regional markets through online resources, workshops, and mentorship programs. To inspire innovation, we will build another Pixel Lab at Woodlands Regional Library so that we can translate more ideas into reality. And this will help innovators like Mr. Jeremy Tan, who wanted to create an inexpensive soft-serve ice cream machine to replace the expensive ones in the market. Through the Pixel Lab at Jurong Regional Library, Jeremy could print a working sample of his design to show potential investors and convince NUS Enterprise to fund his creation. So the NLB will also collaborate with tech companies to nurture the next generation of digitally ready Singaporeans. This will be an exciting year. We can look forward to the first NLB Microsoft Artificial Intelligence Hackathon that will bring students together to co-create innovative solutions using Microsoft's artificial intelligence products and data from NLB. In partnership with Microsoft, NLB will also be co-organizing a national digital storytelling competition this year. Open to all secondary school students, this competition will let students tell their own stories using the immersive media technologies at the Bukit Panjang Public Library and Microsoft tools. Our libraries also play an expanded role in realizing our vision of digital readiness, as explained by SMS General. To start, NLB will bring in more than 1,000 digital readiness programs for all ages every year. Dr. Teo asked about the library's efforts in supporting and preparing Singaporeans for active aging. So I'm pleased to share that NLB will partner IMDA to develop and deliver a suite of digital readiness services and extend the reach of digital readiness training to more than 300,000 Singaporeans over 5 years, 85% of whom are expected to be adults and seniors. This year, seniors can look forward to TechShare, a tech showcase platform for seniors to try current and upcoming technology in a tech playground setting, exploring gadgets such as robots and smart home technologies. So the upshot of this investment has been an increase in customer satisfaction. A recent survey showed that many more Singaporeans are visiting the libraries, reading books, and having a good time doing so. Children and young Singaporeans have benefited from the library's transformation. NLB has long supported efforts to promote early reading, especially for less privileged children, because this improves one's ability to learn throughout life. Hence, we have programs like Kids Read and Early Read. These efforts have produced encouraging results. Based on our survey of Kids Read, 4 out of 5 children enjoy reading more. They have also developed a positive self-esteem and positive attitude towards reading through attending Kids Read session. Through Early Read, 99% of educators and 92% of parents observe that their children have gained an interest in reading. So our libraries show us that it's possible to embrace digitalization and reinvent ourselves to thrive in the future. But technology is not the only determinant of success. We must also have a deep sense of identity to root us as we navigate an uncertain and fast-changing future. And this is where our libraries have also done well, thanks to the excellent work in preserving our national patrimony. Ms. Sansuling asked about the efforts undertaken by the National Library and Archives to preserve our heritage, and if access to archive resources is available at all our libraries. So I'm pleased to share that they are forerunners in using digital technology to strengthen digitization efforts that are critical to the preservation of our memories. The digitized content is accessible through the various digital portals such as Archives Online and Newspaper SG. In fact, many of MediaCorp's broadcast archives are also viewable at the public libraries free of charge via the multimedia stations. So I had the opportunity to explore NLB's Spatial Discovery website at my visit to the National Library last week. The website allows users to find and interact with maps and maps-related information across NLB and NAS collections. Each map is a rich archive of information. As you can see from the 1982 map of Changi area, overlying Changi Airport's present-day satellite image. Today, many of us rely on Google Maps to tell us how to get somewhere. But these historical maps, however, tell a different story. They show us how far we have come from a barren side of land to 4 airport terminals and possibly where we will go. The good news, sir, is anyone can access this trove of knowledge on their internet-enabled devices at any time and not just at the library. So we will continue to do more, and later this year, we will amend the NLB Act to require publishers to deposit electronic publications free of technological protection measures so that NLB can provide access to and preserve the documents. In preserving our national patrimony, NLB works closely with the community to preserve the rich heritage and culture that is embodied in our people. We particularly would like to thank our citizen archivists for helping us transcribe, describe, and make sense of some 27,000 images or pages in the past year. We will continue to provide Singaporeans and friends more avenues to contribute their own captures of Singapore's landscape and significant moments in time. Similarly, sir, the Archives has convened the community of oral history committees to ensure a comprehensive, representative, and multifaceted oral history collection. The COHCs have collated wonderful stories from fellow Singaporeans from all walks of life, such as Mrs. Eleanor, who saved her friend from being beaten up by rioters in the 1950s, Mr. Nur Muhammad Marikan, a lawyer involved in the Muslim Sharia Court, and Mr. Rama Kanabiran, a celebrated Tamil language writer. The NAS will continue to preserve and make accessible our nation's at-risk collections and treasures, including microfilms and AV records. So this year marks the NAS Golden Jubilee. We are therefore revamping the NAS building at Canning Rise to enhance its archival facilities and create more public spaces so Singaporeans can enjoy our rich repository of treasures. You can soon browse historical documents in the comforts of a new archives reading room or watch restored movies at the upgraded Oldham Theatre. But beyond hardware, the NAS will launch programs for the public to enjoy its vast collection later this year. So over the last few years, through numerous dialogues and outreach and engagement efforts such as Singapore 21, our Singapore Conversation, SG50, and most recently SG Future, we have heard from Singaporeans from all walks of life on their hopes and visions and how we can shape our collective future together. In the OSC survey of 4,000 respondents, it was found that Singaporeans are generally optimistic that the next 5 years will be better than today, and today was better than 5 years ago, despite the challenges ahead. So it is with the same spirit of optimism and zeal that my ministry has envisioned what it means to be a truly digital Singapore. We see Singaporeans finding their niche in the digital economy, be it someone learning a new skill, like 3D printing, an SME using an app to bring convenience to its clients, or communities collaborating to develop future-forward digital solutions to better the lives of fellow Singaporeans. So we will provide opportunities for inventive entrepreneurs to translate their ideas into reality, for content creators to move from storyboards to bigger screens, for established and emerging companies to become the Googles of the world. We see a future where we can browse more digital resources from wherever we are, where communities come together to learn and grow together. Today, sir, the future beckons to us from the reception hall at the Parliament House. I would like to invite the House to IMDA's immersive media exhibit hosted there, where you can visualize and digitally experience large 3D building models in the construction of new urban sites, among other AR, VR activities. So as you can see, sir, my ministry and agencies are one step closer to realizing our vision. We will continue working tirelessly with all our citizens and businesses so that we can reap the benefits on our path to a truly digital Singapore and a smart nation by growing our economy, supporting our SMEs in different sectors, and creating good jobs and a better quality of life for all Singaporeans. So like the people in the video I showed at the beginning of today's speech, our ultimate goal, sir, is to deploy technology that will continue to improve the lives of Singaporeans and empower them to do more good for their families, communities, and our nation. Thank you, sir.